Hello, welcome in. We're back with more VLR. I think we're getting to the point where we can start finishing a few routes now, not just like one path, but multiple routes. We'll have to see. We'll have to see where we are, but pretty sure. Yeah, we've gotten through every single branch, and now we're just missing the little bits of information that we couldn't get to before. It's like we couldn't continue this, we are missing something here, something here, here, and I think this is our last one, so we're gonna... how do we want to do this? Well, I know that we didn't find the secret in the infirmary, so I do want to do that. So I think I'll look that up really quick. Infirmary gold file. How do we get there? Reddit. Well, that doesn't help me. Let's just do infirmary. Just the infirmary. VLR. Coins. Here's quotes. No. Okay. This is the walkthrough. Or like that's the wiki page, which would be like a walkthrough and kind of walks all of it out, but doesn't say. Doesn't say how to get the gold file. Blah 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 blah. Infirmary. Should get cured. Okay. Hold on. Note the positions of the squares you scanned in order to get the password. Look back at the block rack and count the symbols in the corresponding positions only. Use these new symbols found to enter a new pin into the right-hand drawer of the medicine cabinet. Okay. Now, does this make me go through the entire room? We stand Lucy here? We do, we do. You're in the right spot. Alright. Hi, Cryptic. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna do the infirmary again. We're gonna solve it as normal. But we're gonna get the gold file. Because this is the only one that we're missing that I'm aware of. I think. Secret. Question mark? So we have all those. We're missing the gold file from there. We have all of those. We have all the Golem Bay, the rec room, pantry, PEC, lab, treatment center, garden, archives, control room, security, we got all of them, director's office, we got all of them. Okay, so whatever rooms we are missing are either further down in one of these slots and this one. Oh. I also didn't get all of them for the elevator, so we'll backtrack to that too. So we're going to go back a little bit before we finish anything else. And so we're gonna try and speedrun some of this stuff. Go back. Cool, that's scanned on. Monitor. Card reader. We have a patch of cloth missing. Emergency device. Oh, I couldn't fully go around the room? That's weird. I swear I thought I could. Scalpel. Wash basin. I go under here. There we go. Key. Injection gun. Blah blah blah. We are speedrunning this a smidge. I'll go back. Memory card. Paper. Technically, we don't have the answer yet. Medicines. Washing powder. This fuck ass looking thing. That's our exit. Don't have cloth yet. This one. Tear that up. Okay. we fill a jar with water, I forgot. Speed run. Jar with water. We've got bubbles. Wash that. That thing. Cool. Let's see. Card. Okay, yeah, that was my hint for that. Key and other key. This fuck ass thing. If you were a food, oh hi Merrick, sorry. If I were a food, what would I want to be? Ooh. I am kind of getting galaxy brained. We're having a complicated way of doing this. I remember I did this before. I don't fucking remember how. Did this at some point. Catfish? No, I like catfish. I do. I do. Ooh. There's a Thai curry I really like that actually uses catfish in it. It's very, very yummy. How the fuck did I do this before? Do I actually need that? I think I did. Do that. Scan that thing. Yeah, so I know the password is here. I don't know what food I would be, honestly. I would want to say like a Thai curry because I love having those. Yeah, so we had gotten this. Cool. Look at the colorful note. It matches the numbers 1, 2, and 3 to colors blue, red, and yellow. Remember the medicine cabinet, blue pills, red is liquid, yellow is powder. Blah, blah, and then number 4 and 5. You should get the password cured. Note the positions of the squares you scan in order to get the password. Look back at the block rack and count the symbols in the corresponding positions only. Use these new symbol counters to enter a new pin in the right-hand drawer of the medicine cabinet. It's like spaghetti with neckties? No, not quite. What does this ask me to do? Hold on. Sorry, I'm like focused to get this done. To get the like secret. Not the positions of the squares you scan in order to get the password. Look back at the block rack and count the symbols in the corresponding positions only. Use these new symbols to enter a new pin to the right-hand drawer of this cabinet. What? I don't understand what this means. Look at the colorful note. Okay. Matches the numbers 1, 2, and 3 to the colors blue, red, and yellow. Remember the medicine cabinet that has blue pills, red is liquid, and yellow is powder. These 3 medicine types appear without color on the plaid fabric. Scan the 3 squares marked with medicine types in order to derive from the colorful note, and then 4 and 5. You should get the password cured, and the screen will display the escape password. Note the positions of the squares you scanned in order to get the password, which would have been... Did I not? No? Okay, hold on. Okay, note the positions. Of the squares you scan in order to get the password. Alright, is that... So C-U-R... So... 2, 2... 4, 2... 2, 5... Know the positions of the squares you scan in order to get the password. Okay, so here, here, and here. Look back at the block rack and count the symbols in the corresponding positions only. So here, here, and here. This part has to be solved, so this doesn't actually mean anything. Alright. How did I do this before? Oh no, this is where I fucked up. I just... Cool. Okay. So that has everything fixed. So, blue, blue, yellow. Alright. Use these new symbols counts to enter a new pin into the right drawer in a cabinet. So blue, blue, yellow. We got a lot of stuff going on. 113. What? I saw a thing that said this was 221 for some reason. Huh? Why the left door open? Something in there. Clean fabric. Oh, I clicked too far off the game. Take this. Put that here. Okay. 2, 2, 5. I did it. Okay, moon, star, sun. Cool. That's our secret password that we missed before. Why the answer was 221, I couldn't tell you. Awesome, yeah. Yay. Now, if we go here, 14 out of 14. Curious, I don't think we have to finish the room. Take a way out. Okay, elevator. Old file. Didn't realize that the elevator would have a gold file, honestly. Blah blah blah. Bunch of things found, memory card. This is the only escape room that in the game that's required to be completed twice in order to finish the game. However, the second time it has to be completed only requires one player to open the safe, since they would have already had the safe combination from the previous escape. Huh, okay. Oops, sorry. Can I just put it in immediately? Or do I actually need the answer to have been found? Okay. Well, we'll see. I think my answer is probably a Thai curry. If I had to be a food. Seems that way. This fuck ass thing. That's our safe. Oh. I remember this one being relatively straightforward, especially because it is like the first escape room, so I didn't want it to be like too hard. Okay. Was thinking. Probably insert a third. Okay, so we have this thing. Goes with green. And that one. Okay. Excellent, that's done. That one's gone. We're just flying through this because this shouldn't take me very long. So we're missing the hidden file from here. Sliding puzzle. Hi! Pomerantz! Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm chillin'. Glad to hear it. I'm also doing well. We're trying to figure out the, there we go. Trying to figure out the secret case for this. Let's see. That's our green. Give me 1 second. You got your driver's license today? Congratulations. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, my roommate came in. Yeah, congratulations on that. Sure, it took a lot of work. Oh, and blue. So we got both at the same time. Moon, star, sun. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Yeah, we're chilling. We're speed running some of these. It's pretty easy. The highway is scary though. Understandable. Moon, star, sun. Gold file. I didn't realize the elevator had a gold file. You did a good job. So now we have this. So we have all of those. We have the one from the infirmary. Second one, me to tell you we defrosted pork chops. Okay, that works. Thank you for telling me. Okay, we're only missing the last room, which we haven't been to yet. So, now that we're here, yeah, 8 out of 8, 14 out of 14. So now we have everything we can actually get to this point. So, we're saving this one for last. Besides that, chat, where should we go? What branch should we take? Anything with a green or a black book? If it already has end on it, we're not going there. If it has a person on it, we're not going there. Where shall we go? You want to do the right side? Green? Could you be a little more specific of which green? I'm hearing right side. Are we speaking like far right? Oops, my bad. Like far right? So like this one? Are we going over here? Right to left? I did play 999. I played 999 to its entirety. I got 100% in it. So we go right to left, just in that order. Just start this end and work our way over. Sure. Alright, so we'll start with this. We immediately jump here, or do we have to go to the green book?
Huh?
I only need to search one
What?
person, because I figured out who did it. Our style in this game is a bit different. It is. The 3D-ish element kind of threw me off when I first started, but I've gotten used to it by this point. I will say I did like the art style in the first game.
How can you? There's no way.
Yeah. Alright. Do we have to start from here? I knew we set the bombs, that person. I'm very confident it was Dio. Especially, yeah, it was the 3DS. You did it. The room was suddenly silent. No, okay. I've heard that VLR is quite the favorite. Alright. I think now is the time. Do we have to visit specific pinpointed events? Or do we have to start here at number 8 and then go into 9? Ooh. So I know for 999, we had to sort of go to like specific pinpointed events to unlock certain ending, or the true ending rather. Like 999, who Who is my favorite? In general, or like 999 or here? Cause I'll be honest, I didn't have a favorite character ever in both games. Okay, so overall, I haven't had a favorite character for any of them really. Like I could argue favoritism towards certain characters. I really like Snake, and I really liked um I liked Clover in the first game. I like Clover in 999. She was alright. I don't like how they did her in VLR. I don't like, I've mentioned that many times playing this game, that I don't like how they did Clover in VLR. I did like Lotus in 999. I think for VLR, I don't really have a favorite for anyone in VLR. I do like Luna. Luna's very sweet. She's very nice. I typically don't pick favorite characters just because, like, in my brain, I know that they're characters and not real people. I will agree, I like the 999 cast more generally. Yeah, we big Luna fans here. This is a Luna like checkmark club. We like Luna here. Let's see. Fan made flowchart. Oh, that's so tiny. Story lock ID. Lock 9. Who's out the bomb? Okay. Robot guy has aura though? Okay. K is a vibe. I do like K. I think he's also like misunderstood. Like we don't have a lot of information on him generally. Also, I slightly accidentally spoiled myself on like what the flowchart looks like. Um this is like the longest route you guys are making me go through. Too many theories about the ending. I mean, I assume we escape, and we escape with the most amount of people. I don't think everyone leaves, but I would assume the vast majority leaves. That's my assumption. You need every thread to unlock the true route. That's true, which is the goal. We are trying to get there. Okay, character endings. So I guess what, just spoiling myself a smidgen, which I don't mind. That's a little unfortunate. Um, is this Fi's ending? Is that what this routing it is? It's a little challenging because I just want like a thing of like, do I need to bounce from like one thing to another? Doesn't really matter what you do. Okay. I just want to make sure it's not like a thing of like in 999 where like I had to go from um like, oh, I need to go here, pick an option, and then go to like here, pick an option, and then fuck. You know what I'm talking about? Like you get the true ending, you have to kind of bounce around a little bit. It'll be obvious. Okay. All right, that's a little reassuring. So thank you. I don't need to see my flashback for the 800th time. So I think we're gonna skip. We're gonna go here, I think. Unless I, like, okay, we're gonna try this again. If this gives me the same ominous gas fellow. We're gonna go here, because this opened, but that one didn't. Okay, we're gonna skip dialogue. We're gonna let this cruise for a bit. If we get back to the thing of, like, the objection screen and then hits to be continued, we'll just go to the next one and just continue, because I'm missing something from a different route. So we're just gonna let this cruise for a bit. But I am excited to be getting a bunch more endings. And probably some unexplained answers so far. Like, I assume we're not on Earth. We haven't really confirmed that, but I assume that we're not on Earth. We have seen the moon?
Interesting choice.
Thanks.
You clapped your hands, right? But you could have chosen to cheer or blow a kiss, right? The details. Just talk. Now, all of these with choice. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
We know. Thank you. We know about the parallel universes theory. It's alive. I lost my train of thought. I'm excited to get to new endings. Because that means that we are fully wrapping up the story and we're learning everything we can. I do find it a little strange that across the timelines we only notice certain things, but inconsistently? Or like, because I haven't gone from like, okay, so we can't do this one yet. It feels like at certain intervals, I could be wrong, it just could be like an overlapping thing, or like because I kind of hopped around and didn't restart every time. That like the routes sometimes didn't correlate fully, like one end of the branches or like the left half, we have the dead woman, who I assume is future Akane, because we know that Temyoji is Junpei. I thought I clicked on it. And like she kind of just like looks like Akane, but older. Or June, however you want to call her. But I don't have proof for that. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna search for Alice. We got her story, her information about like kind of who she is, the Myrmidons, her avenging her father. Then suddenly the world shifted. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I had begun to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? She is always in the crew quarters. Yeah, that has to be it. Ooh. Open the 6th lock. No lying down on the job. And set off in a dead run. Okay, new ending. So maybe this is Alice's ending? I didn't really fully look at the chart, I just saw the one that was like the farthest right was Phi. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. She's alive! Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held a scalpel like I caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No, I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us?
The 3rd.
The bracelet comes off when your heart stops, so I just have to...
Or, hear me out, you can just cut off your hand. It's less of a sacrifice, I promise. Ooh! Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and rushed them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. Good, Alice, or you could go hog with the scalpel. She's going hog.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. I'm not breathing, sorry. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, sorry. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, maybe the infirmary. It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off towards the infirmary.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone.
Okay, actually, Ethan, I'm just curious where we're... Okay, we're still in this branch. So we haven't come across... Okay.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's.
She has Radical 6.
She has also been infected with Radical 6.
I mean, we've kind of known that just because we can tell. We can see how Quark gets, and we've seen Alice get that same kind of look, so we know that she's been infected. I called everyone else back after I brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6.
Well, we had that in another timeline as well, where we had to duplicate the Accelovir and administer it to both people, to Quark and Alice. So we've seen it before, so it's not new information.
It's a special antiviral treatment, whether or not there's any around here, though. No! No! Oh, Alice!
Shadow Starhope, hi, welcome in.
I don't want you to... Please!
Sorry.
Please don't die! I don't want to be alone!
Can I can't skip this. Okay, so we know this information. Fuck off. We've known this information. Alice has gotten Radical 6. Now this dickhead's talking.
What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Why? Okay, why am I lucky, sir? Should we be sleeping just like Quark? I don't care. I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself. Why is everything coming up Sigma?
You two are going to be playing against Clover.
Oh. I see. So that would be our ally and betray. Okay.
If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are going to be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
I say I'm gonna choose betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AV room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up.
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
We all get killed, actually. Nope, doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Here, take a look at this. All the scrap of paper I'd found out in my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever, I'll just read it to you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then, and they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means if Dio picks betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose betray.
You choose betray every single time, my guy.
You do know her BP's at 1, right?
And I wouldn't put it past you to kill her.
What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too.
Every time he grabs his hat like that, I want to break his fingers. Yeah, me too. I just want to punch his stupid face.
I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury.
Oh, I'm sorry, Junpei. Pat, 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 pat. I still don't know how you aged 40 years, but we'll figure that out soon, I guess.
I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me.
Dio, can I see your hat for a minute? And just like, right in his face, you know?
Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, you know. Definitely not a random knife in the chest that has Myrmidon stamped in the blade. That'd be so horrible. Such an accident, honestly. Like stomp on it right in front of him, like double fist stomping that shit, Looney Tunes style. Go like Tasmanian devil on his ass, true.
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
It's kind of a moot point to tell her now when she can't hear, no?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
Ding dong.
5 minutes.
Cool.
Time's running out. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah, something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Are you solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, use your Esper powers, Fi. It's okay. I understand. Has something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
No, he didn't say that he'd vote ally. He just said he'd vote for our team.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
Alright, we're gonna see what he votes.
4 minutes remain.
Yeah.
Come on, we need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. I give one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back to the warehouse at a dead run. Oh yeah, sorry, one hallway over. I think I mentioned this before, but I've heard PHI pronounced as Phi and Fee, and I'm not sure which one is actually correct, if there is a correct one. Everybody ready? I'm going to open my AB gate. It's not P cryptic, it's Fee or Phi. Emphasis on the f noise.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Dio already opened the first one as he normally does. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Alright, chat. Are we picking ally or betray? Where are we going? We're gonna get both. Ally?
2
Okay.
minutes remain until Ambidex's game.
What are you going to do?
Also, what's happening? We saved Alice, so she's not dead. She's resting in the infirmary. She's infected with Radical 6, the virus that makes you want to off yourself. And now we're in the voting game that would lead into the third round. So we're currently in second round, going into third. We're deciding if we're voting against her or with her, because she's going to default to ally. She's knocked out, so her vote automatically goes to ally.
I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Sorry, Clover. Whoever we're up against is defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh, I sliced it open earlier, if you're wondering.
There's something white on it.
White? Not red? There's what? Oh, Sigma, now is not the time to start jorking it, I think. Also, why wouldn't you put that away? Why wouldn't you clean that up? There's bound to be like a rag somewhere. My guy. That's no, it's just mayonnaise. You sure? Let's see here. Just mayo. I don't know. That's looking kinda suspicious. For the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. Last I checked, mayo wasn't a liquid, it was a condiment. That's thin mayo. Oh yes, sorry, the low-fat mayo, I forgot. It's much more viscous than regular mayo. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint, or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. Are you secretly Spider-Man? And we didn't, like, know? Paint is not similar to splooge? I don't know, that depends on the person. Some, like, watered down acrylic, that's pretty close. It's coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's nothing. Shinji from Evangelion vibes? Kinda. A little bit. Went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah?
But
Just shut up. It's fine. Alright, I'm fine. Leave me alone. Oh, no, don't snap at Luna. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong, and my head was spinning. I do. I think that's a pretty infamous scene from Evangelion. Luna's internally calling us a fucking moron, and it's too nice to say it.
Sigma.
Say you're sorry right now. Sigma. Oh, man. Good. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Now use your injured goo hand to vote on the thing. There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. I say as I immediately remember my hand. Imagine he gets it all over the buttons. I was like kidding. There's no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
World's first man who somehow has 2 of his bodily fluids swapped and lived.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
What if he
4,
covers the words?
2.
I mean, we know what we're
1.
doing, so it'd be easy enough to see, like, oh, big letters, A for ally, B for betray. Speaking of, which one are we doing, chat? We'll do both, mind you, but which one are we doing first? Kiss Luna? Valid. Save? So we... ally? Ally? Saves? Alright. Ding.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game.
Save the
has
game?
been
No, we're fine.
completed.
We're fine. We have no reason to We can just come back here. It's fine, I promise. This is the Steam version, so we can just kind of hop around freely.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex.
Yeah, this isn't the OG version. This is the dual pack you got on Steam with 999 and VLR. So you can just kind of hop around the timelines with no repercussion. Then I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all?
Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Too busy having post-clarity. I don't think it's clarity. I think it's, confusion? What's the opposite of clarity? Luna nodded and walked out towards the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. Post-nut anxiety? Oh, maybe. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? Couldn't be blood, could it? It's not that weird. No, that's impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you would never get anything that looked like that. It would be more yellow. That's kind of what defines pus, is white blood cells and bacteria. So it wouldn't be white like this. Sorry, I had to allow that through. Everyone has hand coom. It's not weird. Smeared all over the walls of a room to confuse everyone? I mean, you could, honestly. I was rightly freaking out, true. I'd never seen my blood do this before. The 22 years of life, I forgot we're 22 in this, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time, I had blood red, like any other human being. So why was it this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me? Human being?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing?
Look at my coom hand, don't worry about it.
Get the hell over here.
Fine.
They're gonna show the results.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. Sorry, I didn't realize we all had to pan around the monitor to see them.
Please.
So Alice, Clover, and Phi are missing. And Quark. Ally, 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 ally. I like to imagine Sigma sounds like me. That would be fascinating, as Sigma is A, young man, and B, I am not a young man. So everyone, the most we have is 8, which is K, Phi, myself, and Clover. Huh? I am in fact not a young man. I am an adult young woman.
Points have. Please check.
Scammed? That's
It's
crazy.
incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally.
That is rare. I don't think we've had too many events where we've had everyone vote Ally.
You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Probably because Tenmyoji pinned Dio to a wall.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Not in that kind of way. Just kind of like the way like you'd beat someone up.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it.
We all know Junpei's heart only has room for one individual in his life.
That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you all right?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, yeah, Junpei. That's Junpei. From 999? Hi, this is Junpei. He had a picture of young, Akane on his person. I think that's enough to piece together what that means. And he mentioned that as his one love in life. It's a mighty bold claim, you're saying. Junpei found a bolo tie that made him old. I do have proof, yeah. When we were, I can pull it up actually, currently. When we were going through this route, we were with Quark and Tenmyoji. There was a scanner in the room. It needed a face. We tried all of our faces, it didn't work. We pulled out a picture that Tenmyoji had in his pocket, put it up on the scanner, and it took it. We doubled back to see who the picture was on, who it was of, and it was a young Akane. And he explained that that is his first and only love that he had. And to me, that sounds like Junpei aged up 40 years somehow between 2027 and presumably 2028. Oh, wait, hello. I noticed this got extended down. Looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of the doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. I mean, I could be wrong, but I have a very strong feeling that Tenmyoji is Junpei. I just don't know how he aged up 40 years between the year of 2027 that 999 took place and presumably the year of 2028 that this takes place. So, working that out, but I'm like 90% confident that he's Junpei. I assume
The Ambidex gate.
timey-wimey bullshit is involved.
Round Stark, there
Blah
is
blah
the
blah, we know about the star
We
keys.
can open the gates as many times as we want to. Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like.
I mean, at least he doesn't look like Marty McFly anymore, because he kind of did in 999.
Right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
Yeah, right. I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held out their arms towards him. Power of love intensifies. It got so intense. So much that he aged up. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held out my arm, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
That kind of sucked so hard, it drained the life out of him. God damn. I mean, you're not wrong, but holy shit.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
Green and blue.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse.
True.
They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well, on our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Oh, I forgot you had to go all the way around. And the doors are down there.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green.
Right.
Yes, we've known this for the amount of times that we've gotten to this point.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. There is, but only... Actually... You can't... I'm too in the way. This button here, right behind me, there is a skip, but only if we've seen the dialogue already. And if the dialogue changes in any way, we can't skip it. Which is stupid. So we're just kind of chilling here. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
You're just jealous that Luna wants to talk to me and not you, dickhead. Theo tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Then Yoji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all 3 had disappeared. So, what was it you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Oh, we're in the garden.
You know this place?
Yeah, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors.
No, I think that's fully the intention, so I don't think you're silly for that.
I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
Guys, is she gonna propose to us? Oh my god.
Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
We can only hope so. She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore to the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Oh, that is a very tiny music box. Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me.
Guy she's proposing.
Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time.
I understand that feeling.
And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. His brother and sister named Tiltil and Mittil? Tiltil and Mittil get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a birdcage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story.
I have not ever heard of that story, I'm sorry to say.
And it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right, it got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
Was it like a grim stories? Like, later adaptations became a happy ending fairy tale?
Yes.
There's more?
When Tiltil and Mittil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away.
That's not as gruesome as I was thinking.
And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy. You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2 in the crew quarters?
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. First place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice, and then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah?
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Didn't you?
No.
That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Weren't we told about it at some point? Didn't people tell us that there's a garden that existed? Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been here before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Oh, you saw my splooge? I'm so sorry. That, I apologize. You shouldn't have seen that. Damn. So you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton.
You've been told? Where were you told that? Imagine she finds Sigma's search history, it's just all pictures of Luna and Clover. It's just all Luna and Clover.
It makes them look almost exactly like a human, and ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there? It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still. My hand was oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No. That was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero is pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Are we gonna bring up the laws of robotics where a robot isn't allowed to kill a human?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
I mayhaps have. Perchance.
They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Someone Google something and you know they had to put it in the game. That's okay. That is my only complaint with these games. That it's always like some obscure topic that like somebody Googled, thought, oh, this sounds cool, and then found a way to throw it in here to make it kind of relevant. And somehow interconnect all of it towards the end. Rule 1, a robot, blah 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 blah. Cannot inquire. Rule 1, a robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow someone to come to harm. A robot must always obey orders given to by human beings except for when it conflicts with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protections does not conflict with Rule 2 or Rule 1. Yeah, I've heard of those before. That's just an ideal, though. You can work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you.
I got a weird thought. I don't want to say anything about it, but I had a weird thought. We'll see what this ends up being.
However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws.
What kind of thought? I don't think that we're fully robotic because we have autonomy and we have betrayed people. Though granted, it hasn't killed anyone and we haven't purposely killed anybody else. Right? Like we haven't gone and murdered somebody. But Luna actively, unless she's a solo, actively doesn't participate in the voting process in the AB games. Unless, again, she's a solo. It's a weird thought process, but it makes me feel like that she might be alluding to something herself. You know, let's see how this plays. I could be wrong. I could be that she's just very pacifist, but...
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes.
How?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh, yeah, the thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me.
Bye.
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
The police don't like my suspicions. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
Thank you. What? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did
I was gonna stop me before I learned too much.
you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
Yes, but no. I followed the line of her finger. Shit. That's the one bomb. This is...
An antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters.
The one in the crew quarters is 2, I think.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
I just knew it was a 1. Shit, there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT?
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What are you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk. In the bushes. You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine, you got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret, so I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me.
This is what Uchikoshi does in every game? Yeah, that's fair.
Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So? Believe me now?
So, who planted the bomb? Sorry, 1 second.
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
Can you play the... Oh yeah, the Insomnium files? I have thought about playing them as well, because they also seem up my alley. I do have them, technically. I've also wanted to replay Danganronpa. Got some games on the list.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. If you ever play them, I can play them vicariously through you. True! I've played Danganronpa 1 and 2 on stream. I'm probably gonna replay them, honestly. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Over into Miyoji. Kay and Dio. And of course, Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Alright, everybody, listen up. I told them how we'd found the #1 bomb in the garden, and how, judging by the number on the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there's probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere too.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
Oh. Wait, what? Okay.
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room.
Fine, now's not the time to be copping a feel,
There's
Jesus.
also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first? Huh?
Wait. You only need to search one person.
What?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. Words were out of my mouth before I even realized what I was saying.
How can you... There's no way.
Can I skip this? I can. Yeah, because technically we have that answer. We know it was Dio. From when we got his ending, but is it gonna let us do it? No. Okay. I guess let's get the betray ending then. While we're here.
Two minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oops, sorry. Went to go skip. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Betray. Get this out the way. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. My hand slipped, sorry. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personality seems to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. So we would have 9. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed towards Keidio and Tenmyoji.
Result, please.
Seems so empty. Ally, betray, ally. So I have 9. What is that, 4? Awesome.
Points have been, please.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
Uh-oh, time for my ass be beat.
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting!
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition, but had I really? Did I really press that button of my own free will? At least this path will be quick, probably. The more I thought about it, the more it felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared out of my hand. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare? It couldn't be real. White blood was insane, impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the other staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved towards me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut.
No, I splooged.
It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human?
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No, that seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so!
Shit! Let go! Let go of me! I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go! This is all some kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy!
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit! Get off me! Let me go!
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No! Don't! First thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Did he choke me out? Oh my god! Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Soparil was attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. I don't like that assumption. I don't like that. What the hell is going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other things, two other very important things, were also gone. I see! My bracelet in my left hand! For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from a stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! Scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. And after that, nothing. Ah! Sorry, I don't want to actually scream, but you know, the thought's there. Alright, fascinating. So we need the same answer for this. Let's try going here. What was the long string of numbers? Yeah, right, like that I feel is valid, sort of. Not intentionally. But like that's sort of the like other end of the AB games of like, you know, you could just avoid doing all of these and not be penalized if you just got the bracelet off. And the easiest way to do that is just cut off your hand. It would have been the pods, but the frozen cryogenic thing got deactivated, so we can't freeze ourselves and then revive ourselves. And if we don't want to kill anybody, that's like the next best thing. Alright, long string of numbers. Oh, so you inhaled the gas, passed out, walk up here in the AB room.
Well, there, I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Okay, this is Alice's story. Oh, this is Dio's ending, the flashback. Tell us a string of 25 letters, numbers, something. 7815361098838094241990551.
What the hell?
He was convinced of a string of numbers. I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Alice looked at me incredulously, and I stared back.
Wait, can you say that again?
7815361098380942419905551.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
You did that in your head that quickly? You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it, right? Like if you have 30, then you'd get 2 times 3 times 5, right? There's tricks to it, but yeah, she's goated. Hi! Hi, Ryan.
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
I don't think I did, no. That was also many years ago, so I don't remember. You're saying that 198449351 is a prime. Well, it ends in a 1, so it's a good chance, but that's not a good enough reason. And if you multiply by itself 3 times, you get that string of numbers I'm not repeating a third time.
Yes.
Don't tell me you did all that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
What? No. No way. That's impossible.
I told you, I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at math.
Look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too.
Yeah, we have a probably eidetic memory.
Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? That just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
The bite of 87. Could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it?
No.
Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was... I'm gonna try really hard to read this. This one's a little easier, actually. CQUJHNMTEONERAXDFMIOVP. Somebody's been doing the math homework. Now save yourself. I'm dyslexic.
And the second row?
BYOLWXYPXSVZEQGTKRTLED. I think. Then they just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter.
C.
The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one.
2, 6, 7, 8, 9. CO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. COM.
Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
I ran over what she said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was 198449351. So what would we get if we picked out letters like she'd explained? First letter we would receive from the top, left, then you move over 9 to the right, which would give you O. And the 8 more to the right would give me M. Eventually you get a word. And that word was... Code the answer using blah 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 blah. You have 6 chances to succeed. Fail and the game's over. Oh, fuck. Game's over? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me actually write this number down. Sorry. So I'm not gonna remember that many integers. 1 9 8 4 4 9 3 5 1. Okay. Code sheet won't be displayed when you input your answer, so it would be wise to solve it now. Remember, this is the key. Closing the window will take you to the input screen. I might have fucked up. Fuck. Go back to the main screen. How do I go back? I know C-O-M-P. That's about it. Fuck. I just know C-O-M-P. How do I go back to the main menu? What's the folder button? Or memo? Memo's the notepad. Folder is this. But from what I can tell, it doesn't have that. Don't read the secrets? I figured, yeah. Well, as you can tell, I haven't really read any of them except for that one. Okay. I'm going to look up the photo. Just the photo. I'm not gonna look up the answer, just the photo. So give me 2 seconds, because I otherwise need to know my key here. This one. Alright. Open image in new tab. Oh, it's a GIF. That's fine. This works. This works. Hi. Hello? This thing. We're actually, in fact, going to enhance image. We're gonna count. Alright, so we know C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 was O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 is P. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completed? So what I get out of that? Let's go back here. Clear. I did it. Completed. That's it. That's the answer.
Completed? Are you sure?
Yeah. I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed, completed, completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely certain.
All right, then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete. So that's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. My mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Ah! Doom!
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master.
Can I just, like, step on your helmet and crack it?
My sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh.
You also look weird without your hat.
In your name, I give thanks.
Damn it! Why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this? At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member. He was their leader. Oh, hold on. He was a leader of a group of Myrmidons, I'm pretty sure. Not like the head. That meant he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
I don't know where Clover appeared.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We still got 45 minutes until the white door's open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought UK and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there.
So?
Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
What?
Why? Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji had only one BP, Phi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh, just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Okay, okay. Come on, Alice, let's go.
Coming.
That's a little... It's a little strange. All four of them were there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I had stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Whoever told me what's going on, this whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray?
Did you even think that through? What? I was supposed to pick Ally?
If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than nearly killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
No, you didn't. Ugh. God damn it. Enough already. I roared with fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long the silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There's only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What?
Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. You're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say, Dio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell'd you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you... Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on the moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable. Admirable, even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. He's got that dog in him. I told Dio about Brother's background and how his younger brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? String of numbers. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that and you'll get second string of numbers to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Sorry, what was that?
I said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
I grinned.
Wait, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
I don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired.
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Temioji quickly explained to Phi and K about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
Points at Dio, points at Dio, big red circle, points at Dio.
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me, and I turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going to kill you!
Her voice rose to a scream as she charged towards Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the debt?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power.
Why would he tell him that? Because they're all gonna die. It's not like the word can get out, really.
Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
She roared and leapt towards Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Get his ass! Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him!
Right! Sigma, catch!
Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest. Get his ass!
Damn it! Stop! Let me go!
I wish he dropped it and it went off. That'd be crazy.
Still let go of me, you asshole!
Imagine if you accidentally set off the detonator. Or you had, like, us catching it, accidentally hit the button. Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma?
Hi, Fox. Welcome in.
You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business. Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Break it! Break it! Break his arm!
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat. The right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out.
Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like, for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Is it cyanide?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out towards him. And he fucking takes it. Suddenly he moved his right hand. His right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spit began to trickle out of the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation. You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one. This is the deactivation code for bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3. You didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will...
I don't care enough about his monologue, I'm sorry. His voice was weak and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live.
Shut up. Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. Damn.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
I thought he said 30 seconds on the bombs. No, 30 minutes. He's not that much of an asshole where it's just like, oh, we're all screwed regardless. No, we had some time. Oh, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but...
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close, so...
Yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right.
We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Technically, we have one, like the number 1 bomb password. I don't know if that's gonna be relevant. I think we have to get all of the codes first.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on. Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn. He's clean.
Did you check his hat? She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right, I'm on it.
Good. The rest, we can do this. Let's go.
Move, move, move. Bill took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven? Or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. I assume that's Alice's ending? I wouldn't know what else that would be. We already had Dio's ending. Yeah, Alice. Best served cold. Saw Alice's ending in VLR. They all lived happily ever after. Yippee! Well, now we have these. We have that confirmation. So let's go back here. See if that gets us, lets us do it. That person is you! Dio!
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
We solved the bomb part 1, opening the 7th lock in VLR. Hooray! At least I went out with a bang? Aw. That's horrible. Alright. Yeah, so that will get us probably these couple here. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, could you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So, this isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs.
Ugh.
And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that and I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs? Just spit it out.
Because I know about the Myrmidons.
The Myrma... what?
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul. I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you are the one who set up the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are, and I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
Oh, Dio. Tell me, how's that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. What about Brother? How would you know his age if I hadn't said anything besides his name?
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
A terrorist?
Oh dear.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers. Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
AB plan?
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
God damn it, no. I leapt toward him.
Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please, calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from. Now that we've cleared that up, back off! Come on, move it! Go, go, go!
We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us. Except for one. Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa, your hearing gone? I said back off!
No.
Junpei, I don't think this is the way you want to go, big man. just putting that out there.
You... I'm not screwing around here.
I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
What?
Tenmyoji!
Oh, something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well?
You son of a bitch.
So you were just bluffing?
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What? I'm pretty confident that that's real.
What?
I'm like fairly confident that that's a real thing. For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed.
Yeah!
He cried out as he leapt through the air. Mioji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. Don't like it too far. Shit, not good.
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What? What's happening?
There's a red light on it now.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
Damn, how much do you know?
Too much.
Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them, though.
Right. None of us know. But there's someone who does. Isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is...
We have 1, 2, and 3.
EQD, DYR, NTK.
Bomb number 2?
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh? Well, my mistake.
Maybe we just smack his nuts until he tells us.
Must have slipped my mind.
I agree, we should definitely do that.
Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Sit up your ass. Sense the CBT.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Also up his ass. He's been walking around with it the whole time, actually.
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
You son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on?
To fucking where? You're locked in here with us.
To where?
What? I have to explain everything?
Someone get the latex gloves. We gotta check.
To the next world, of course.
No! Wait! I threw myself towards Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't gonna let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed to his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soparil.
No! If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs.
True.
We don't have time for this.
Ugh.
What are you doing,
Shit.
Luna? Go!
Right. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
Ugh! You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead! Tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up!
Right. Here goes.
Bunch of fucking idiots. As I began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected. Small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled towards the sink, tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
God, we spent 10 minutes fucking wrestling with him?
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same.
So, what do we do?
Put those passwords and stop the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
These amateurs. Oh, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have any other suggestions. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
Alright, no point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance.
Sigma is awful scrawny for that name. And granted, he's only 22.
Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb, see if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario. We'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
I turned without waiting and headed for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. My oh my. Okay, so we're headed to the number 3 bomb. I forget where number 2 is. It's in a lab of some sorts.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else.
Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
I wasn't sure what to say. We hadn't found it by then. Is there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? No, that's not a thing. It doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
I don't think they say that either.
After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit. Okay.
Did Sigma ever really hit on Phi at any point? I don't remember. I know he would hit on Clover and Luna a little bit, but alright, I guess. There's like one line. Okay, so there's like practically nothing. Where you mentioned, oh, because there's like the poster in the room. Oh, I see. Well, I admit I am a bit curious. I'm not.
Alright. Looks like we're on the same page. Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Sexual tension, a canyon. True. Fine. Be careful, alright? I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. Oh, we got like 15 minutes or something? Wasn't good news. Hey! Damn! Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. Broke into a run. Before long, I found myself from the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. You'd spent a long time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio dropped it there recently? There's no way to know. And in any event, I had started looking somewhere. Because we know the deactivation kind of looks like a blackberry. Which really shows my age. Luna? You're still in here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me... What? Oh, where are we? Is this still the thing with, like, we're bleeding white out of our hands? Oh, I feel sick. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't gonna... Okay, oh, this is. Alright. Sorry, I got confused where we were. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot if I die anyway.
Oh, why did you come here then?
Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yes. Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help.
That's a very courageous thought. Pat, pat, pat. You did nothing wrong. Pat, pat, pat.
I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
No, you did pat, 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 pat. You're fine.
Goodbye.
No, it's fine. You can help me look. She turned and headed towards the exit. Wait. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Are you sure? Only 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well... It says you're not a robot.
Awesome.
You're human.
Sick. I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
That makes sense. Is it just our left arm that is robotic? What?
You're part machine.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human.
Oh, it's both of our arms. I thought it was just gonna be our left arm.
They're made out of a titanium alloy. On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are cybernetic.
Huh. Robo-arm mayhem! What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms.
You know this game is old. Titanium alloy. It's nanocarbon fiber nowadays. Come on, get with the program.
I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they aren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Thick bones. Wait. Okay, let's say you're right, and my arms are cybernetic, which is on the display, so it's sort of indisputable evidence, but sure. Let's go with the hypothetical. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
I mean, that's been proven. So, yes. Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body.
Wait, does that mean all of my blood is replaced with the white fluid? Like, how does that get interchanged? Because when we got cut on our hand, it was white fluid. Is there, like, different circulatory systems? Like, we have one for, like, the rest of our body, and then each arm has one? Or, like, how does that work? Because either our arms are a separate circulatory system, and our body is its own circulatory system, or all of our blood is replaced with the white fluid. And I mean all of it. Because if it had been mixed in any sense, it would have been pink. So either we have a separate circulatory system for our arms and our main body, or all of our blood is gone.
Which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
How do you know that?
I just do.
That's not an answer.
Yes, you're right.
Hey, we give that answer all the time. Don't be hypocritical over.
But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
Is everyone a fucking Esper here? Like, huh? That's,
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Oh, fuck. Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute. We've only got a minute left?
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
Okay. What does that mean? I shuddered. Not because of I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine, with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun, remember GTF DM L016. With this key, the first gate shall be open to you.
Okay, that's our computer password.
There you go. I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
What? Before she could answer, The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Whose ending was that? Luna's, I guess? Sigma's! Arms race. Ha. So we got Sigma's ending. Oh shit. Okay. Heyo! Huh. Okay. I'm gonna look at that chart again that had... This one was really long. Like, this expended past 10 Myojis. Like, it was, like, way down here. If this one's shorter, we're gonna do that. If it's not, then we're gonna call it here. I'm not gonna see who it is, I just want to see if it's shorter. Yes, it's shorter. Nope, we're still going. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna try and do this one. Unless it says no. Ah, fuck! We're only at like 3 hours. 12 hours? No. 48 hours? I definitely can't do that. 999 hours? Oh god, how long is that equivocally in like days? How long is 999 hours?
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Oh, I fucking died, okay. I skip through this? La 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 la. Yeah, Dio tries making his escape. Like 4 days? Wait. 40 days?
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh, we can continue. The white goo in our hand saved us!
There's something white on it.
Oh, perfect. We got just the ending to let us continue.
Your arms are cybernetic.
Oh my god. Gotta hand it to you. Shut up. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? I was both shocking and utterly oblivious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remembered having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms are mechanical, however, that might be useful. What, are we just gonna rip our arms off? What's happening? I called up all the strength I had left and stood up one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door.
Sigma, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway.
Then hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But...
Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one who can count on.
I understand.
Great. Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
Phi began to move, but it was already too late. Theo grabbed the lever and threw it down.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But... just you, okay?
Huh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of my strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself towards him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up. Ooh.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Let go! Let go, goddammit! Let me go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my hand, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. Or as I recall, I didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Theo began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough! Please, you have to let go!
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go!
Alright. See you later, Theo.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
No. I'm going to live. Oh my god. We severed our own arm. I mean, we're kind of fucked because we need the bracelets still, though.
Door has closed.
Oh, I guess no, we don't, because the 9 door opened. So that means the AB game's done.
This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, escape
Yeah,
please.
blah blah blah, we know. The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed. And then nothing.
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Which meant... the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out.
You guess?
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out just like you, but I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard Kay. He punched me in the stomach.
I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Oh. After he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9?
Yes.
So, where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door.
Yeah, you fucking left.
With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh. Yeah.
Is your arm okay?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
How? When? When did you... What? When did you figure that out? I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me. But I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Oh yeah. That's Quark.
I'm right here.
Oh, Quark. Man, I'm glad to see you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep, thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks.
You're welcome, kiddo.
You're the best, Mr. Sigma.
Aww.
You saved my life.
It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I'd made the deal with Dio, and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it. Clover and Phi seemed to have done most of the talking. What a little
It
champ.
was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah. Phi and I already gone over it, but I explained what I had noticed. 1, if we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards that keep anything from getting in. And the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2, the timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we had been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First, we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3, we didn't know why Zero had put us in the Nonary Game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
What on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet.
What?
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean.
That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it.
But what if the Atom is lying?
If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on.
Where's your bracelet?
You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop. I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
I didn't make that mistake.
However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
That someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
God, that's a horrible thought.
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species?
We're the only 9 surviving people? Fuck, dude. That's a horrible lineup, my god.
Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Oh. I mean, I get I understand the train of thought, but repopulate? I looked around and did a quick inventory. Luna, Phi, Clover, Alice, Demioji, and Quark. 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young, fertile male. I mean, give Quark some time and I'm sure he could participate if he so chose. Population, huh? That didn't sound so bad. Yes, it actually does. It sounds pretty bad, actually. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth. This is like the fake ending in Danganronpa. Like you get it and you get like a pseudo game over and then you go back to like the actual storyline. I'm pretty sure you need like 10,000 people to repopulate without degenerative stuff to start happening to our genes. Yeah, you need a vast pool of people because after a point everyone's genes are going to intermix and we're going to have incest. You want to know why species are considered extinct or heavily close to extinction when there's only maybe a few hundred left? Because after that point, that's just going to be inbreeding, and that, after a long time, is not going to hold up anything.
There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
I mean, if my assumption is correct and the old lady is Akane, you're not wrong. I don't know if that still pertains to this game, though. Yeah, you're right. You never even considered that.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6 and killed herself?
We didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else, and then someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure, okay. I looked down at the body of the old woman. Phi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, No, especially because she was dead. I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Fi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out towards me. Well, nice to know that I'm right after so long. A card.
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
The same outfit, too. Huh. Looks like her name is Kurashiki. Ever heard of it before?
Nope. You?
No. Anything on the back? Huh. There's something written here. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy Doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy Doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
It's handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
They were still looking the card over. We were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice, what's wrong? Alice!
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with that?
Oh, is she infected? Fine, I turned around and gasped.
Damn it!
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Yep, she's infected. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down towards her heart. Oh. An equal and opposite reaction. Quark. Oh. That's so sad. That's Quark's ending? Just we see Alice die? That sucks. Oh, that sucks. That's so sad. What the hell? Alice... No, Clover's ending. Quark's ending. I think Alice's ending. There's a lot of sad, like, just everyone dies ending, or like someone dies in their ending. Damn. Well, people getting jacked up in this? True. Well, we got 3 more endings. We're gonna do this one next time. I don't remember so many terrible death endings, honestly. We're gonna do this one next time. Because we have that answer now. We have that thing, so we can continue down that path. We'll probably do this one, maybe this one, or this set. Yeah, next time might be the one where we finish. If not, it's like 2 more tops. So, I will see you next week. Actually, no, I'll see you guys Friday. We're making up for Sunday. We're gonna play Please Touch the Painting. Or Please Touch the Art. I forget what it's exactly called. It's a puzzle game. It's really cute. It's like, I don't know, like $3. Super cheap. But I'll see you then. Let us go and find someone to raid. Let's see. Eason's online. Zombie is online. Oh, I have a handful of friends. Hum. Let's go say hi to Zombie. We haven't said hi to them in a while. Lights. Make sure I spell their name right. There we go. Go say hi to Zombie. It looks like they're raising some vet hospital bill money. So if you want to go help them out, by all means do. Otherwise, just go say hi. I'm not sure what game is going on, but just go say hi to them. I will see you on Friday. Stay safe, stay hydrated. We're expecting another massive heat wave, so please stay safe and hydrated. Be careful out there. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.